Welcome to the Right Lane with Kelvin Lane. We're here live from S&J Fitness, the legendary gym of Sean Jenkins Fitness. And we're here for week 4 of the college football season. All right, welcome to the week 3 recap we have from last week's games. First, we'd like to get into, you're probably wondering why I got this neck brace on. I'll tell you in a minute, it's a little stiff. But first, we'd like to get into the UCF and Stanford game. Central Florida defeated Stanford by the score of 45-27. UCF quarterback Dylan Gabriel, he had a monster game, completing 22 of 30 passes for 347 yards and throwing for 4 TDs. And former walk-on running back Greg McCray gashed the Cardinal defense for 109 yards on 11 carries and also had 1 touchdown. Next, we're going to move into the Georgia versus Arkansas State game. Georgia defeated Arkansas State by the score of 55-0. Jake Fromm from State Farm was 17 of 22 for 279 yards and 3 touchdowns, while DeAndre Swift ran for 76 yards on 9 carries. Ohio State defeated Indiana by the score of 51-10 with my Heisman dark horseman, Justin Fields. He had a great game by way of throwing for 199 yards and 3 touchdowns, and also had 1 rushing touchdown. Ohio State junior running back J.K. Dobbins ran for 193 yards and 1 touchdown on 22 attempts, while teammate redshirt freshman Master Teague ran for 106 yards and 1 touchdown on 10 carries. Alabama defeated South Carolina 47-23. Tua Tagovailoa, he did his thing with 444 yards passing. Tagovailoa's 5 touchdown passes tied a school record, while also completing 28 of 36 passes for a passer rating of 227.2. Najee Harris caught 2 touchdown passes before halftime, including a highlight play. His 42-yarder in the second quarter saw him stiff arm 1 tackler before hurdling another. 1 more broken tackle, and the score was 24-10. Mighty Roll Gators, Florida Gators, best team in the state of Florida, Titletown. We defeated Kentucky by the score of 29-21. Kentucky ended Florida's 31-game winning streak last year in Gainesville, so we had a little bit of revenge on our mind. So we went to Lexington, Kentucky, where the Gators got revenge by the score of 29-21 on a missed field goal opportunity by Kentucky kicker Chance Poores. He missed a field goal with 54 seconds left and sailed left. That set up for our last touchdown by way of Josh Hammond. Took off on a 76-yard touchdown run after the missed field goal while the Gators were trying to run out the clock. Cal Trash filled in for the injured Felipe Franks and led the Gators to a come-from-behind win. Trash finished the day with 126 yards passing and 1 rushing TD, while leading the Gators to 19 unanswered fourth-quarter points. You know, that's what Gators do. We just when you think that we lost, we're like Jaws. We snatch victory out of the mouth of defeat, and we make the Seminoles' dreams a nightmare. Moving on to another, this is a real team, Clemson, the only real team out of the ACC. Clemson defeated Syracuse 41-6 with Trevor Lawrence throwing for 395 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he did have 2 picks, while T. Higgins had 7 receptions for 150 yards. LSU defeated Northwestern State by the score of 65-14, and FSU lost to the same Cavaliers that jumped me. They jumped me hard. He got me hard. They lost by the score of 31-24. You know, and this is a song that one of my favorite songs that I like to sing. You know, it's an FSU song, it's a chant song, but I turned it into my own twist, and the song goes a little something like this. Go Gators, mighty Gators. Go Gators, mighty Gators. Yeah, so, you know, well, I tell everybody, if you were born in Gainesville, you're a Gator. You can't help what you were born as, but you did a bad job of choosing the wrong team to go with. This is Gator country, and this is Gator Nation, and you're either Gator or you're Gator bait. Now we're gonna move on to the Oklahoma and UCLA game. Oklahoma defeated UCLA by a score of 48-14 when Jalen Hurts continued to put up video game type numbers. He finished the day with 439 total yards of offense with 4 TDs by way of throwing for 289 yards and 3 touchdowns, completing 15 of his 20 passes. And he also had 150 yards and 1 touchdown rushing on 14 attempts. Auburn defeated Kent State by the score of 55-16. And Miami defeated Bethune-Cookman by the score of 63-0. Miami needed to win, so they're 1-2 now. History Channel, they got them coming on this week here. I think the game's gonna be on about 8 o'clock in the morning because nobody wants to watch it. It's garbage time. And also, Arizona State defeated Michigan State by the score of 10-7. Herm Edwards is building a program out there at Arizona State, so you got to keep an eye out for them. And now we're gonna move into our right lane player of the week, and I have to give it out to Kyle Trask. You know, circumstances for last week, he was set up for failure. You know, but he came through and weathered the storm. I really think I got a lot of admiration for that young man. I mean, to come off the bench, down in the fourth quarter, down by 11 points in a hostile environment against the great Kentucky Wildcats team, you know, he really had a great game. I hate to say it, but I don't wish Felipe injury on him, but should have made the change a lot sooner. Like maybe the first quarter, because we were dead in the water. We were in trouble. Felipe, don't come back no time soon. Now I am a diehard Gator, but we have been winning in spite of Felipe Franks, not because of him. So sorry you got injured and everything, but let Kyle Trask do his thing. I think we'll just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling. And I think that SEC East, I do believe that we got a shot. Welcome back to Right Lane with Kelvin Lane. And right now I'd like to introduce you to GQ the Beast Jonas, one of the personal trainers at S&J Fitness. So if you're trying to get in shape, you know, you want to lose body fat, rather build muscle, or if you're an athlete training, come down and see GQ the Jonas. Yes, GQ the Beast Jonas.
Yes, sir.
Great trainer, great trainer.
Appreciate it, Mr. Lane.
Yes, indeed. So now we'd like to get into some comments from last week. You know, I'm gonna start off with Stephen Nichols, and he had a statement of "Let's go, Virginia Gators."
That don't even sound right. You feel me? That don't sound right.
Well, I think I could be wrong, but the statement of Virginia Gators is you're either a Gator or you're Gator bait. Everybody wants to be a Gator. You know, everybody just can't be Gators. So, you know, either you're a Gator or you want to be a Gator. And then we have Donnie Francis, who stated, "In Trask, we trust."
Trash?
Trask.
You said trash,
Trask.
right?
Trask. Well, you know, he's a Florida State Seminole fan. So
I mean,
you know,
but don't get ahead of yourself with trash. You know, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna let you read your comments.
And then we have another comment from Stephen Nichols. He said, "Pray for FSU family, y'all. I hear that moving van coming down the street now in Tallahassee." Roll Gators.
Hey, listen.
Roll Gators.
We gonna be all right.
Then we have a comment from Jermaine Ford, who says, "We can't afford to fire Stephen Nichols. I'm gonna ride out. I hope he makes it, because if we are forced to fire him, we can kiss this recruiting class goodbye." Well, Mr. Ford, there's only one good recruit coming anyway. That's Josh Griffiths. So, hey, you don't really have anything to run with it anyway, so you're not losing anything.
You know what?
And we'd like to get into
Hey, before you finish,
what's that?
I realized something.
What is that?
You a real hater. You a hater.
Hate is what I do. Hate is what I do. You know, there's one thing about it. I love to drink Gatorade, and Gators hate Seminoles. and Hurricanes.
That's why I drink Powerade.
But the whole world started on Gatorade. Everything else is knockoff. Now we'd like to get into a reply from some guy by the name of Mr. Master Square. Master Square. Master Square. Then he says, no, both of you are wrong. If we don't find, we're going to lose recruiting. Bring a name brand coach. They will stay and bring future recruiting up. Master Square. Master Square has another comment, says, y'all need a coach to look at the end of the game against non-ranked teams. Gators fans can't talk. Well, my reply to Mr. Master Square would be, what is playing ranked teams got Florida State 1-2? Welcome back to the Right Lane with Kelvin Lane. And now we'd like to move into the topic of the coach hot seat. We got 3 coaches that we're going to cover this evening. First, I'd like to get into Clay Helton from USC. Clay's on the hot seat, and it's getting hotter by the day. Athletic director, great Lynn Swann, ex-NFL great, Pittsburgh Steelers. He suddenly resigned. He was the athletic director. So that pretty much lets you know that Clay's probably he'll probably be out of there maybe in the next 2 or 3 games. I don't see him making it for the rest of the season. And the next coach we'd like to get into is Jeremy Pruitt, which Florida actually probably going to run 2 of these coaches, 2 out of 3 coaches, probably going to run them away right after those games are over. Because Jeremy Pruitt, he has to play for Tennessee. He has to play Florida this weekend. And, that's going to be a shellacking. I'm looking for us to have a great game. Cal Trash playing, we'll probably put up 40, 50 points easily. I really don't see him putting up over 14 points. The mighty Gators, Roll Gators. We own Tennessee. It's kind of like Spur used to say, thank God they kick field goals and we score touchdowns. And you can't spell UT without citrus. They used to be the Citrus Bowl, And the last coach that's on the hot seat is Mr. Willie Taggart. We got my trusty pal here. I'd like to know, what is your thoughts on Mr. Willie Taggart?
Willie Taggart, man. I want to start out saying, I do feel like there's no leadership in Tallahassee. From none of the coaches, none of the players,
I just have a question. Who are those guys that job? I've heard of Art Browse, I know he come from Baylor. You don't even know.
I don't know.
Nobody knows who
Listen,
these guys are.
I tell you what though.
Where did he get those guys from?
We're not conditioned. We're not conditioned. We have no conditioning.
The uniforms don't even look the same on the FSU players. The uniforms
they
falling
small.
off of them. They're very
small.
small. Strictly conditioning is terrible.
I'm gonna tell you something. I believe if Taggart got his scheme together.
What scheme is that?
The scheme he doing now ain't working.
Well,
now we doing a fast-paced offense, screen. We moving so fast, them boys ain't moving the ball though. So now we got the defense on the field, and they giving up tremendous yardage. I'm talking about the yardage we giving up is crazy. You get what I'm saying? So them boys on the field, we get on the field, we can't score. We doing run after run, same play. Then we'll do a screen. Other side of the field, we do the same screen. Now we trying to run the ball on 3rd down. How many times we going deep? We're not. Then when we do go deep, he overthrow him, but how many times you giving him a chance to throw it deep? You get what I'm saying? We got one of the best running backs in the ACC right now. Can't make us.
Which really isn't saying much because, you got to look at the ACC.
Come on, man. You got Clemson in the ACC. You got teams in the ACC now.
One team. It's one team. Clemson is a legitimate threat because they beat the brakes off Alabama last year. Nick Saban has been talking about that all summer, all year. But besides Clemson, I'm going to tell you like this. Since I've been living, there's only 2 ACC schools that have won national championships. Now I got a question for you.
When the last time y'all won one?
We got this trusty toilet seat here, and we'd like to know. Whether should we put? Do you think Clay Helton? Do you think we should put him in the toilet bowl from USC?
Gone.
Okay.
I ask myself all the time why they're in the top 25. When they
all right. And what about Jeremy Pruitt for Tennessee?
I think they're gonna beat y'all this Saturday. I don't believe in trash.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
See?
And we got the last one. Well, will the tackle make it?
You know, before, nah, real talk, before this right here, you know, I do say, I hope he get it together. I do hope he get it together. If we lose against Louisville this weekend, he gotta go. If we lose against Louisville, he gotta go. We can't go 1-3.
Well, you know, right now I would say the only place that FSU will go is the toilet bowl. So we're gonna flush away that season and flush with it, tackle right along with them. Roll Gators. And this segment is brought to you by Daddy Pre-Workout. And when, by the way, you know, when Daddy trying to watch the game, please leave Daddy alone. Daddy does not want to be bothered. It's all about football.
Here's another little thing. Joe Burrow wanted to throw the ball out on a quick screen, an RPO. Watch the receivers. They don't even look. Joe wants to throw the ball out there.
So now we like to get into this week's games that we're going to cover. First off, we have the Notre Dame versus Georgia game. That'll be in Sanford Stadium. And I predict that Georgia will come out and
I'll be the same as well.
Think so?
Yeah. I don't think Notre Dame played nobody yet, so they ain't went against no competition yet. So I think it's gonna be a good game for Georgia.
I like that right there. You know, that right there is good sportsmanship, because that's a ACC fan, and he know real football when he see it, because he never sees it in the ACC. So he see it in the SEC. The next game that we're gonna move on into is number 8 Auburn and number 17 Texas A&M. That's 3:30 p.m. on CBS. I'm taking Auburn.
Taking Auburn.
Auburn.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna roll with Texas A&M, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
I know that's your old coach. They got nothing either. You know?
Now I'm gonna roll with him, man.
I'm
gonna roll with him.
Yeah, well, you might as well, because he rolled down to nothing at FSU with him. You know, his last year he was 6-6. So hey,
I'm gonna roll with Texas A&M, man.
And the next game we'd like to get into is Michigan at number 13, Wisconsin. I'm gonna take Wisconsin. They got Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
I think that's the best back in the nation.
I never really liked Michigan.
Me either.
Yeah, I never really like Michigan, so I'm gonna go with Wisconsin as well.
Okay, good pick. And then next we're gonna move into number 15, Central Florida at Pittsburgh. Got to roll with UCF.
Got to.
That's the second best team in the state of Florida. Yeah. Second best team.
UCF, by a long shot.
Because they beat Miami and Florida State.
And Florida.
Not Florida, not Mighty Gators.
I don't believe in trash.
Trash is the truth.
Trash.
And the next game we'll cover is number 10, Utah versus Mr. Hot Seat himself, Clay Helton at USC.
Gotta roll with Utah.
That's it. Friday at 9 p.m. on FS1 Sports. So I gotta remember Utah too.
Yeah, gotta run with them.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna flush him right on in the toilet bowl.
Out of there.
Yeah. And next game we'll cover is SEC action. LSU Tigers versus Vanderbilt. Got to roll with LSU.
LSU.
Yeah, LSU all the way. Joe Burrow, he's a tough quarterback. And then we also have the Southern Miss, that Nick Saban himself, Mr. Roll Tide, Alabama, Crimson Tide.
You know I can't go with Southern Miss, so.
I knew it. They ain't been good since
Alabama.
Brett
Alabama. Probably 60-point game.
Yeah. Roll Tide. And, you know, the game of the week, which everybody tuned in for. You know, Dr. Cade even coming back. You know who Dr. Cade is, don't you?
Nah, I don't know Dr. Cade.
The inventor of Gatorade. He might
be a long day for him. He coming back. Couple of them.
He coming back.
Better drink a couple of them.
He gonna be in the stadium. They got the hologram with Dr. Cade.
I'm going with Tennessee. I don't believe in trash, man. I don't believe in y'all quarterback.
Now, if that ain't a hater, I don't know.
Nah, I'm just being real. I don't believe in y'all quarterback.
He drinking that Haterade, but before the end of the game, he be drinking Gatorade.
Nah.
Roll Gators.
I think they're gonna beat y'all by 3.
By 3.
It's gonna be at the end of the game.
I think we'll probably beat them by at least about 28.
I don't know. I don't believe in y'all quarterback. I think he's gonna fold.
And next, moving into the game, we got who was that? Louisville versus Florida Suckers. Florida State. I thought the Florida Suckers University. But against Florida State Seminoles, you know, I like Louisville.
I'm going with Florida State. I think Cam Akers gonna have a good day.
I think he's gonna have a good day. I'm not sure if Juwan Pass is playing for Louisville or not, but I like Juwan Pass because he went to a high school I went to my senior year in Columbus, Georgia. Columbus Crawford Tigers. So I like Columbus. I like the Columbus Crawford Tigers. You know, kind of spits my school year there in Bradford County. But I like Louisville. I like them to beat FSU.
I'm going with Florida State. I think Cam Akers gonna have a good day. I think he's gonna have over 150 all-purpose yards.
But
yes. I think Blackman gonna play a better game. Hopefully we get the ball down the field. Deeper passes instead of these screens. I think, our running game should be opening up our passing game. We running the ball real good, so.
When you're running the ball good against defenses that aren't really physical.
It's all good.
I mean, because the teams that you guys have played.
Well, I mean, compared to last year, we couldn't move the ball at all. So.
Well, you couldn't move the ball at all, but you got to also look at the quality of opponents that you're playing.
I feel.
You know, hey, I'd like to. Bravo want some of them teams to line them up for homecoming.
I'm going with Florida State. Hey, remember now, don't talk about homecoming. We ain't gonna mention homecoming.
Sure won't.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
Y'all lost homecoming last year, didn't you?
What? No. Y'all lost what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Then,
you got the roll to
how many times y'all lost in the last 5 years in homecoming?
Moving right to Miami versus Central Michigan. At 4 p.m. on ACC or the History Channel. If you don't have the ACC network, you can be sure to get it on the History Channel because they ain't not anything recent. Everything I keep saying is History Channel. About 30 years ago.
Yeah, Miami been going through it for a long time.
They haven't been good since 2002. They haven't won that championship since 2001.
I do think they'll win. I think they'll come up with the win.
You think they'll come up with the win?
I don't think it's going to be a big win, but I believe they'll win this game.
Well, Jim McElwain, if he beat Miami, he need to fire the whole coaching staff. That was one of the worst mistakes Florida ever made. The first mistake was when they hired Will Muschamp, and then when they hired Jim McElwain, that's what he beat you.
Yeah.
And man, if Jim McElwain beat you,
yeah,
it's lights out.
They situation funny over there.
Yes, it is. So. All right, now with the right lane with Kelvin Lane, we'd like to give a shout out to our local athletes. We'd like to give a shout out to Jeremiah Vaughn, who attends school at Trinity International University up in Illinois.
Yeah, man, I like Jeremiah. He a good athlete, very talented. I actually had the opportunity to coach him in track his junior year. That was his first time running track, and he made a lot of progress during that track season. He also went to regionals, qualified at regionals, districts and regionals, and he also went to state. So he made it to state first year. Speedy. Shifty, yeah, he quick.
Okay.
He can pick his knees up and go. So
We'll put him down.
yeah, he get there. He physical too to be a smaller guy. He real physical, so I like him.
Okay. Welcome back to Right Lane with Kelvin Lane. We'd like to thank everyone for watching us and to plug in for this next week of college football. Also like to give a shout out to GQ the Beast Jonas.
Yes, sir.
For joining me on tonight's podcast.
I appreciate you.
And like I said, if you want to get in shape, come holler at the GQ. And if you're also any athletes who are looking for training or anything, regardless of the sport, weight training and your cardio is a necessity. And GQ will get you right.
You sure right. Right here in Start, Florida.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we also like to give a shout out to S&J Fitness for Sean Jenkins for allowing us to use his facilities. And if anybody's looking for a great gym, old school workout, come and holler at Sean Jenkins. And on that note, we just like to say, roll Gators roll.
No nation. No nation.
Roll Gators.
No nation, baby. No nation.
Bye.